Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we'll be starting a new component in income from salary, that is RFA. The expansion form is rent-free accommodation. So what happens, suppose you are working in a company, okay, you have left your native place and you have come to some place. So your employer will provide a free house, okay, free house for you to stay there till you work in that organization. So they are providing a free accommodation for you. The employer is providing free accommodation to the employee. That is known as rent-free accommodation. So in some organization will give free accommodation and some organization will give at concessional rate. Concessional rate means some part of the money will be deducted from your salary every month as a RFA, rent-free accommodation. So some employer may give the house with furniture and some may give without furniture. Again, that is the two categories we have. With furniture, how we will treat; without furniture, how we will treat. In the problems, we'll look into it. Now, rent-free accommodation, if it is provided to government employee, suppose the rent-free accommodation unfurnished, see the word very important, unfurnished means there is no furniture, okay? If it is provided by the government, okay, provided to the government employee as per the government prescribed rates. So government has prescribed certain rates. As per the government prescribed rates, it will be charged. Suppose if it is provided to a non-government employee or private employee, again we have two categories. So what is the two categories is, if it is owned by the employer, suppose the rent, whatever the building they have given as rent, that building owner is the employer only, means in the company's name it will be there. If that building is in company's name, then we will have this particular format. We will follow this particular format. What is that format says? Suppose they will give the place at which the rent of free accommodation was given. They will give the place ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. If in that place, if population is more than 25 lakhs, then we will consider the 15% of salary or the rent paid, whichever is lesser. Here I have given. Suppose if the population is between 10 to 15 lakhs, then we consider 10 lakhs, 10%. So if population is more than 25 lakhs, we will consider 15% of the salary. If the population is between 10 to 15 lakhs, okay, we will consider the 10% of salary. If the population is less than 10 lakhs, we will consider 7.5% of salary. So this is a format to calculate the RFA, rent-free accommodation. First, we will take, suppose 15% of salary means because the population, if it is more than 25 lakhs, I've taken. So, okay. Format to calculate okay, one second. Format to calculate RFA, rent-free accommodation, when population of the locality is more than 25 lakhs. So usually they will give where the population is more than 25 lakhs. So first we will compare the 15% of salary or the actual rent paid. So the actual rent paid. So for that some rent will be charged. Out of these two, they will compare whichever is lesser, they will take it in the first outer column. Next, if any cost of furniture is there, suppose if the house is furnished, then the cost of furniture they would have given 10% of that original cost of furniture we have to add. Suppose furniture is not them, okay, they have hired the furniture, okay, furniture ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಂದ ಹೈಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that higher charges we will add. Finally, as I told you that some amount they may deduct in the employer salary as RFA. So if any amount is deducted, that will be subtracted. So the final answer, whatever you get, that is the taxable RFA. So this is the format we will be using to calculate RFA. Please make a note of this format. From my next video, we'll start to solve the problems on rent-free accommodation.